Hello everyone. I want to try to make this video short and sweet. I just want us to have a community. I don't want to feel like I'm going through this workbook alone. I don't want you to feel like you're going through the workbook alone. So my goal here is to just share my experience with going through the workbook. This is going to be like a part two because I'm starting this kind of late, and so I'm starting on page 32. So for part two of this series, we're looking at Internal Family Systems Workbook, and we're in page 32. And here I went on to page 41. But in page 32, something that stuck out to me is just the idea of dissociation, which is something I talk about a lot. But this concept stuck out to me so much because I feel like even as I started to work in trying to identify some of the feelings that I felt over the day, the week, and a month, I noticed that things like my frustration, some of the times that I was angry, I dissociated from those times. And so even trying to recall them to list them on pages 34 became a challenge to me. And so that's something I just wanted to call out, just noticing how often we're dissociated. Part of this is just being mindful, being aware of where our body, where our mind is going during some overstimulated times or, challenging, frustrating, or stressful times. And so just noticing yourself when you're distorted time, having gaps in memory, feeling detached from your emotions, feeling emotionally numb, disengaged from your body. These are all symptoms of being dissociated. And so I just noticed a little bit of this when I was trying to get my emotions for the day, week, and month out. And so if that's something you're running into, yeah, just take your time, take it one step at a time, and sit with yourself. And I think if we could gain anything from this exercise, it's just being aware of when we're really dissociating, being aware of when we've been detaching from our bodies or emotions so that we can get through things. And that's just a really good way to increase our awareness of, honoring our bodies. As we were moving on, I can't lie, it was kind of difficult to tap into specific emotions that I rarely and would like to feel more. Honestly, one of the big ones is joy. I feel like I'm just responsible for so many things these days that I definitely noticed that joy is one of those things I'd like to sit with more. Then making it down to page 36, find, focus, and flesh out. This was super fun to me. Just checking out some of the thoughts and emotions and sensations that come to my attention. This was like a really great mindful exercise or just awareness increasing exercise for me. And so it was super helpful. And honestly, I noticed that what some of the work that I did in pages 34, especially when it came down to like some of my anger and creative emotions, definitely showed or became more visible, I'd say, in pages 37. And so I want to keep this under 4 minutes. And so just want to share a little bit. Hope you're enjoying it out there. Of course, text me if you have questions. And yeah, take care.